I'm sorry for all the notifications that you guys have been having. I see it on Discord. It has been 7 now. 7 notifications. So that's one notification for when I actually started streaming and 6 more when it crashed. And now probably 1 more because I restarted the computer. So I took the little module out and actually switched place. I put it on a different place. I don't want to try none. I'm holding your hand when I say this. I love you. It's okay. Listen, but I'm pissed. I am pissed. I am mad because all I wanted to do today was finish this goddamn game. Listen. Uh-oh. The signal is turning red. Dropping frames. It's still going. Just dropping frames a whole bunch. But it didn't die, so I guess victory? Thank you so much for your patience. Oh my god. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. But as I was saying, I use Wi-Fi on my desktop. And I have a little module for the Wi-Fi. And I took it out. I restarted the computer. In this order, I took it out, restarted the computer, and I put the module on a different, like, USB port. Because I don't want to try nothing. I changed everything. I hope it's not the company and just maybe the module. But the thing is, whenever like the module goes out, it gives that little USB taking out sound, that and that didn't happen for this like 7 times that the stream went down. But I guess we'll see. I'm just waiting to see if it'll go down again or not. Because it shouldn't matter the USB port you put the thing in, right? But is it possible that over time it'll suck? Is it possible that, like, if you don't take out a USB thing, will it deteriorate? Because maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. I am just trying to figure out as much as you. It does matter where you put the thing in, but it's not over time. Okay. Well, did you, by perhaps when you put the matter, oh, sorry, I'm trying really hard. Did you perhaps, when you put the memory in my computer, see where it was? Because I took it out. And at this point in time, where I placed it is right when I can see it. Like, it's on top of my case. Not behind. Yeah, I know you put it in the same place. Yeah. So it was there, and now I put it, like, on top of my case. I can see it right now. And I don't want to sound hopeful because Jesus fucking Christ. It's crashed 7 times so far. But I want to hope. I want to believe that it's working. I understand nothing, just here for the vibes. Annie, thank you so much for your moral support. Like, y'all guys' patience, support, and determination. is helping. Blue USB is usually faster than non-blue USB. That's my advice. What do you mean? Hey, community, what's going on here? Hey, Rexy, we were trying to play the game. We really were. But since the beginning of the stream, in 30 minutes, my stream crashed 7 times. So right now, I restarted my computer, and now I'm just trying to see if it'll crash or not so I can play the game. That's what I'm trying to do. But how are you doing, Rexy? How are you? Yeah, I'm streaming. Sorry. The dropped frames are going down, so that's good. At least that's working. Hopefully not crashing anymore, though. Yeah, hopefully. My Wi-Fi needs some milk. That's how technical difficulties is how you know it's a successful stream. Thank you. Thank you. The best streamers have technical difficulties, right? Ain't that the truth? No streamer is perfect. But okay, listen, it's been 6 minutes, and I'm a little hopeful. So, last time, it was when I opened the game that the stream crashed like the first time. So, let's try and put it to the test. And if it crashes again, I don't know what I'll do. We'll see. It is time. We will see it. Steam is opening up. I'm praying. I'm silent so the computer can focus. Okay. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna put this on YouTube. We'll get there. We'll get there. But oh my god, we're gonna continue the game. We started just now. I've never been here before. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's just keep it going. It's going, working. Please. Listen, I touch anything on this game, and I got nervous. I clicked on continue, and I was stressed out. So for today, the little USB module Wi-Fi thing is gonna stay in the place where I put it right now, and it'll stay there. And then I'll test it in other places, but if nothing works, it'll stay where I put it, right there and there. Fuck me, bro. Okay, listen. So we are in room 507. And this room had the do not disturb sign outside. And we went in anyway. And as I was saying, I am not going to clean anything in this room because it said do not disturb. So we are not supposed to be in here. And the last time it crashed, I was snooping on the drawers. And yeah, I did do that. There's 2 mugs with lipstick prints in there. Inspect. The wind in the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... Really, Anne? The wind in the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on the summer day where I met you. This seems like a fair shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thanks so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely. Okay, but I'm not supposed to be here. That's some spare change. I'm not supposed to be here.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean?
Sorry I ghosted you. I'm doing fine. Just another regular day in the lifestyle. Oh, please don't worry about it. You just caught me in a little bad timing because I was really just testing if the stream wouldn't crash or not and hoping it wouldn't. But that's good. At least, you know, keeping on. That's what they say. What does it say? You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Who the fuck is this? This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Oh my god. Not the fucking chains again. Mr. Seed received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burnt it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy in 3 days. So that was in the trash. Frosted Pops, hell yeah! Free yo-yo inside? Oh my god, the amazing cereal factory in Calgary, Alberta. Slay! Oh, who's that? Oh, that's probably the guest.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us some... extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back the way that it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Michael. I don't think it really works like that, but it'll be okay. Holy shit, the fastest way on rails to the Midwest. It's a train.
You were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact that I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked a room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. Mrs. Beaumont, Clarington Hotel. So this was the guy that was cheating on the other room, right? Probably. 10 colors! Oh my god! I want to get back into coloring. I miss coloring. Keep battery out. Battery chamber when not in use. Okay, I think that's everything from here. To Anne Bursey. Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Miss Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to you to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of our son's education, Director Donald Biron. That name is not weird to me. Where have I seen Biron?
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cold weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I am glad it's over, so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for the year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying session at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time.
Bro, Snakes and Ladders are... It's such a great game. Snakes and Ladders is the best.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is
Ain't that the truth? Dear Anne, I have met with Louis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. This motherfucker. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you, but I cannot work pro bono on this. I hate Snakes and Ladders. What the hell? Why? It's like Sophie said, it wins through the tests of time.
games really stand the
Yeah, it's like, it's eternal. Snakes and Ladders, you just throw a dice and go up or down. And you want to get to the finish line. It's so good that it's so simple, you know? A belt. Greta.
locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Ooh, okay. I'm trying to find a key or some. Adam or Eve. There's gotta be lesbians in this hotel. I swear to God. There's lesbians. Look at it. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of the woman who truly understands her? Cough, cough, wink, nudge, nudge. There's gotta be lesbians in here. So where's this key? Close it. If I was a key, where would I be? In the toilet room. No, I can't clean. Oh, I was about to do my job. Imagine. There's a battery. No, this is not a battery. Looks like it.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Jesus. This guy. An ashtray in the bathroom. Oh, matches. No, no! I shouldn't have cleaned it.
Looks like
Damn.
someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
No cleaning, no cleaning. Oh my god, Tybo! Tybo. So the key. Where's this damn key? There's definitely lesbians in here. Oh my god. Wait, why no cleaning? Because there was a sign on the door that said "Do not disturb," so that means the maid can't go in. So if I went and cleaned, they would know that actually the "Do not disturb" sign was broken, and I just cleaned, so I kind of fucked it. I just see the button and I got so excited. So where is this key? I don't have any keys on me. Yeah, I might need a little help, Andy, if you can help me go in the right direction. I can't get in the bag. Something tells me it's... Can I open this? Dressing table should be next to a document. Wait. Though those are coins for me. Hello, princess. Okay, because there's a dog collar. I would assume the thing would be here, but it's not. Mayhaps in a dish? Oh, yeah!
Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Okay, so I do actually want to pick that up. But I need another key, yeah?
I'll need another key.
Yeah, okay.
Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Have I? It's a kinky dog collar? I don't think so. In a cup? No. That's the wedding ring. Matches. Did I really see a similar one just like that? And I don't remember? Ooh, why is it empty? Why is it empty? Why can I expect an empty thing? That was, oh, the picture that's there probably. Mayhaps the second key's not in their room? Oh, the plot chickens. Oh, the yo-yo that was inside. I see. The yo-yo inside the cereal box. So, the other key's probably here. Because this is the mistress and the affair. The affair is here. For certain, for sure. But not here either. Them spooky sounds. I actually have no recollection. Here? No. Which room you in? 509.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Because I just assumed because this is the affair room. Perhaps oh 505 is where the creep is. Mm.
That key looks so familiar.
Oh.
Why do I associate it with room 505?
Well, thank you, Sophie. Well, I'll be damned. But not this one. Okay, so let me look around first everywhere again, because I don't remember where it is. This key?
I don't think I'll need this again.
No. The babble. Bibble. Not in the wall. Why do we associate it with room 505? I don't know, could you be a little more specific? Don't worry, princess. I'll get the key for you. Somewhere. So I am in the safe. I actually been here. Why do I use so the necklace? The necklace.
Huh, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
What is? Fair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once.
Correct.
I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys?
They are having an
both
affair
needed to open a
too.
mysterious chest. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Oh my god, the affairs. This is what historians say. I think they're having an affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Yes.
Nothing concrete. I mean,
Okay.
I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends.
Come on,
right?
the mug's in there,
Yeah,
the
that's
book.
one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe
Nah,
it all
I
ends here.
doubt it ends
Well,
here.
hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
Is she gonna
How?
do
I'll
like
tell
a
you later.
mold?
Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
Oh, she's
right.
ooh.
Thank you for not giving up.
Beth.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Okay. So to the
Plaster
basement.
and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to.
Oh,
find one
okay.
somewhere.
So there. So plaster.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt.
Locker.
As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
There's so much happening in this hotel. Oh my god. Let me in there. I'll just spin these while I wait. Did I call it? Oh, I didn't even. Say no to divorce, even if your husband abuses you. Rebecca. What are the rest of the lockers? Jacques, Anthony. I'm in. Oh, not where I wanted to go. Where the oh, there they are. Rebecca! You protected Eugene so he did not get fired by Bernard. Slay. Rebecca! I heard there was candles in here. The hell?
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Well, not in her locker. Purse? Oh, I'll hydrate in just a second. Is it in the break room? Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Oh, rip.
I should start by checking out Rebecca's locker.
Oh, but I did though. Was that not Rebecca's locker? Jax is crying. It says Rebecca.
It's locked.
I think I've read all of this, yeah?
So you do have a stash of candles.
Oh, okay. I have not, I guess. Rebecca, the VIP in guest room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if it was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. And the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby. Okay.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
So where's Bobby? Bobby's locker. Anthony, Jack, Bobby.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
The laundry room. I haven't been in the laundry room yet. Sherry, murder, I hardly know her. Ain't that the truth?
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Oh my god, Sophie. How are you, Cherry? How are you? So where did I leave my keys?
Don't worry, Gossip.
Oh, there it is.
I'm coming back to you. Gotta hold on to these tight.
So let's go to the laundry room. Unboxing the laundry room. So, where are these candles? 2:14.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Oh, see if James Stewart is available. Oh, she has to document everything she finds out. Movie script, 20 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, paper, note with numbers, black pen. Okay, I know that makes sense. Dobby detergent? Okay.
It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
I mean, okay, but where? No, turn them off. Are those the candles? No.
The map in Bobby's locker obviously refers to the laundry room.
And can I check my inventory? Clues? Can I check it? I don't remember where it was. I think it was somewhere here. Oh, probably somewhere here. Somewhere here. Aha, there is a candle.
Covered. Reb, you won't mind. I got a candle. Now, what next?
I need to...
Let's see.
Yeah, I have to see where Pookie Beth is. Pookie. There she is.
There you
Oh
are.
my god.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster.
Oh yeah, I
was
have
thinking of
one
doing the
key.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
So we're gonna make a
Absolutely
mold
not.
out of it.
But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
What is the recipe for making a mold? We're gonna figure it out.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Okay.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
You give me too much credit.
Now, time to put the... Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form.
Okay.
Okay, I think you can remove it.
If you tell me to, Beth, I will do anything.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold. All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How
Oh my
long
god,
do
the
you think it's
duo.
gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you
We
didn't
did
think
it.
you'd be making a plaster key
Oh my
today,
god,
huh?
they look so cute.
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic
Oh my god,
endeavor.
of course she does. Like drawing?
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat.
Oh, rip.
I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal
Does
of
Sophie
yours?
draw?
Yeah. I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day.
Oh my god,
I'd love
I
to
want to
see your
show you
art.
everything.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm
My
sure
god, I
it's
love her
beautiful.
so much.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Ooh.
I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Not today,
Well,
Pookie,
today's
not
the
today.
exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Sophie is
Excuse
so
me, you
cool.
sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
I would take you anywhere. Oh, maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
Please,
I'll see
Beth.
what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key.
Will do.
Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
You're so
Yeah.
right.
I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Nice that she sails. She better sail that ship of them both. Oh, yeah. I think the ship will sail. It has to. Where does this go? It can't go. Okay. Let me save right here. Okay. And where's that? There's an achievement finding
Another
these.
Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around.
Elevator. Now, we gotta turn that slowly. I'm gonna hydrate. Okay. To room 507.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Wait, there. Okay.
Careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Slowly. Slowly. So slowly. Oh, come on. It makes the shape of a heart. They love each other. Come on. This is Evelyn Hugo.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These do sure love their riddles.
Right? In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. Oh, they love each other. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess.
Oh, they had to. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, but seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much, nothing creepy about that. The code. I can barely listen to Sister Millie's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. They're kissing. The girlies are having an affair too. Oh my god. I'm so happy for them. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of a railroad track, that takes me back. Oh, thank you so much for hanging around and for your patience, Annie. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you'd sleep well. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smells of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and all I can hear is say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I am afraid that when I'm in Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. Bro, this is Evelyn Hugo. Look at him! Oh my god. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe vite. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Damn. Yeah, put letters back. We definitely don't want those. And put the key back too. Okay.
Back to 507 to try this key double. I hope it works.
Wait, I just did it. Wait, what? According to one of the 4 letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needs a 4-letter key combination to open. Okay. Could that be the case I found on Marcella's bed in 509? I need to figure out 2 5-letter words, both related to Anne and Marcella's past. And like my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Huh. Bar. His alliterative name. both related to our history. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Let me see everything again. This is a movie. I have something about a bar? Miller's lecture? A bar. Shit, I am not sure. Her alliterative name. Alliterate is like shortened, right? Not here. There's another one. Bar Christmas. Harry's? Late night studying session at Harry's. Could that be it? Ladders. Can I try any of the combinations? How do I interact with it? I'm gonna Google. How do I interact with the chest? I want to try stuff. It's bed we've made room 507. Walk through. Okay, I did that, I did that, I did that. Wait. Wait.
A cat named Greta.
Why couldn't I do this before?
A cat named Greta. G.R.
And there's a letter. Addressed to Doris Day. Hold on, I'll find it. Dear Anne. Dear Anne. It says there's a letter for a door stain. Hmm. I think I've checked everything. Hmm. Oh, enter selection. Oh, I've just heard Doris Day.
That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
So G-R-I-S?
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Wait, for the case? This case? Is that what I was looking for? No. What case am I trying to open? I'm so confused. Oh, room 509. Sorry, I'll get used to this. Oh yeah, there was something here we could not open. Ah, Gris. Open sesame. On the latch. Come on, it says it. Hello?
Gree. Let's see if that will unlock the case in 509.
Okay, G. Is that not an R? Oh, it was not. It was a B. There's a B. Ooh, a typewriter. Fancy stuff. I can't inspect
There's
anything.
a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Well, it's not looking. It's not letting me inspect anything.
That
Oh.
novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
All the books that we've seen is Marcella. She is a lesbian. And she wrote those books. Because she's lesbian and she understands. Dear Marcella, although you don't know my name, I think you can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of my treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I really didn't like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I have to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so the tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think you could meet? I have so much to tell you. Paul. Paul, you're weird. Paul, you suck.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me to tricking you into giving me your Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn that I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Do we think Paul is one of the army buddies that Morgan was with? Because we know Morgan was in the army.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war. Amidst death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany. No, Paul is Morgan. Remember he had that stack of letters written to Lindsay that just came back. It's him. It has to be. He loved birds so much he could identify them but just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Paul.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do it in just a second. You know, I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has almost been 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept the love for me had never been real. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's a proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you have accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincèrement. Dear Marcella.
Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a great time of distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He was quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as it doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman only rings twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented that Sister Millie couldn't understand the notes we passed her in class? I still do. So they were the ones passing notes. I thought it was the husband, but it's them. Dear Marcella.
A happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Thank you for sending me a signed version of your last novel. I think it is your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned about what she deserves than what her husband deserves. You may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both will be happy. They both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just think you wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding
I see.
But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
It's not the wedding anniversary at all. I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet... Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it'll take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under a surname. So I've registered under the name Beaumont. Okay. I did check everything.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Rose are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Yeah.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Oh, we're gonna open it.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I love you, Beth.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets.
It's for them both and the
There's a
child.
tourism pamphlet for California.
Los
California.
Angeles.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Mm-hmm.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Oh, yeah.
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul.
Yeah, it is
How does
Paul.
he
I
fit
knew
into
it.
all of this?
He was a fan. Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find
What
the
if
letter
it
he
was to murder the
And
husband?
why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure
It did.
You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could
yeah.
be an absolute mess
You never
on the other
know.
side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors, Pookie?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure.
Yes.
If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Cuddle up.
A sleepover. We could set up a pillow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more
Beth
fun?
is so right.
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
They're so cute together.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay, how do I see my tasks? Which rooms do I still need to do? Why can't I move my camera? Wait, what the fuck? Well, I guess I won't be leaving soon, Beth. Oh, that's the husband. That's the husband.
Mr. Cruz?
Oh, yeah. That's the husband. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Mr. Cruz.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Are we investigating his body? We are? Okay.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Did Paul kill him? Well, in any way, I would hate to be in between love affairs of lesbians, so I'm gonna throw this away.
Please let there be someone around who can help.
Can I call someone? Woo! No, not the life insurance. Only where in the paper that he was talking shit about Paul.
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power.
So what the fuck do I do? Eugene, are you here?
I have to get the power back on.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Pointier.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Might need this to restore power.
I need something pointier.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
But how pointier? Where do I get that? I can't go downstairs, right?
I knew blocking the stairs would be a bad idea.
Yeah. What thing could I use to open it?
This can wait. There are more pressing matters right now, Sophie. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
I don't know.
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the
Ice
fuse
pick?
box.
Here? Yeah. Wait, not here? That's pretty sharp.
Think, Sophie, think.
Where would I
What can
find
you
an
use to
ice
open the
pick?
fuse box?
I thought it would be here next to the champagne stuff. Let me see. A little help from the guide. Mm-hmm. Head along the hallway until you reach the freezer. There's a freezer on the at the end of the hallway? Oh, now it's open. Now I can go through there. That explains it. Jesus Christ.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
Jesus.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem so more common in the downtown area. Thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out this past week has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I'd hoped the pain would have gone away by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Meltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out to the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started to have a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my Victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it was a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at their reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When we look at the people all day and never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of the room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Milton tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and I realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit at one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:49. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it'll be when I do come out. Maybe I should. I guess maybe he did. Pearls. Cigarettes. Oh. I see that I left steps. I definitely left steps here. I have to say that yeah. This was not the smartest decision. My shoes are in there. Fuck! Yeah, I'm gonna be accused of murder. Well, at least no more footprints. Oh, an ice pick, ice pick.
It's too big. I get that worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Oh, fuck. Puzzle. Okay.
How did this end up here?
Safe combinations.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check the fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets, usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Flick big lever. Oh, 15 amp. How do I know how many amps they have? How do I know? Wait, so A should go with A. Yes, probably right. Okay.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Oh, do I have to check the new fuses?
Eugene do this again. Fuses. I
Oh,
probably
there's
need new
another one.
fuses.
And another one. Okay. Oh, so P's 25, G's 30. This A was here. So that's 15. So A's here. This S is 20, and we need 20 here. So G is here. Kablam.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
The body is still there. Do you know? How the fuck am I gonna go to the lobby?
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
God damn. I have blood on my hands now. I left footprints. Beth, Pookie, where are you?
Beth? Where is everyone? Anybody down here?
Hello? There's a body upstairs, by the way.
Phone. I need a phone.
There's got, yeah.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am.
A Clarington Hotel.
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Beth, where are you?
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Our prestigious guest has expressed his desire to meet the guests from room 505. I cannot fathom what such a... Stop. Do we think the prestigious guest is Lindsay? Paul's love of his life? Because room 505 is Paul. Morgan. Whatever his name is.
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
And the 3 tickets.
Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their...
I'm so sure. But I would never snitch on my girls.
It's okay, Sophie. The police...
Oh. Beth, Pookie.
Hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home.
Sorry, no
point
can
in working
do.
in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared
Bean.
of the dark, are you?
Bean is scared of the
Hey,
dark. What
Is
if?
everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
Well, not
Don't
much, actually.
understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Beth, you gotta help me.
Have you called the police?
I have.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean,
Yeah, I mean,
do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
it was Paul.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
Well, I kind of had to.
I mean, yes, kind of.
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body: do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Ugh. Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Or am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. I can't really blame her if she did.
Right, Beth?
Yeah. Not being able to be with the person you love must be so heartbreaking. I can understand wanting to find a way to escape.
You can?
I mean, I can't excuse murder, but
I can.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. You know, I've been with a woman before.
Oh my god, Beth.
Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her.
What happened?
Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us
Oh
to
my
be more
God!
than just friends, Sophie.
Me too.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's... that's great.
Oh my god.
The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. So this is where the story begins. Us in a police station.
Miss Roy?
That's me.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was finishing up.
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry.
Because it was open.
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Because he called it. Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh,
That was
the
me.
stairs are blocked because of the renovations.
Listen,
so the
it's
elevator's
no
the
use to
only way
lie
out of
about
the fifth
this.
floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
I restored the power.
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I did not. I used an ice pick. There's no use in lying about this.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I
Yeah,
suppose.
there it is. There's my shoe.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
A lot of
There
blood.
was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. I'm not gonna lie.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did.
Don't
Why
judge
so
me.
many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is...
Shut the fuck up.
beyond me.
Let me be alone.
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I went
took
downstairs.
the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
There's a man dead,
No, I'm afraid I don't.
murdered.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
It was just an assumption.
I just assumed. What with all the blood. It just didn't look like an accident, you know?
I see. Would you say you're an observant person, Miss Roy?
I try to be.
I think I would, yes.
Good. Then maybe you can help me fill in a few details about this case.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't know anything.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Well, but I'm not gonna say the
She's
affair
a lesbian,
part. Oh,
involved in some sordid affair with the guest
So
from
he
room
does know.
507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being
no, I have
You know,
not.
intimate.
No.
Creep.
I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps?
No, I have
Imagine
not. What
kind
the
of
fuck
effect
is
such
wrong with you?
perversion can have on a young child?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men?
What is wrong
Did they ever
with
talk about using
you?
violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Well, that, yes, I did. What does that mean, take a stand? What, take a stand means doing what's right. Yeah? But I'm gonna deny. Because I don't want to hurt their future. I don't want to hurt their future.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
Very recluse. I'm gonna say Paulson spent some time in the psychiatric hospital.
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war.
I'm gonna
That's
say
when he got
that.
into Mrs. Cruz's novels. And they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse.
Okay, so what do you
Called the
want?
place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No.
No.
I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her
Oh
husband?
my god, no.
Nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand.
And you're not
Miss Roy.
listening,
Mr. Spade
Maurice.
is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
I have not.
No, I didn't.
All right, then.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Roy. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
Beth Pookie, are you okay? Where are you?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
You can't go
The
that way.
atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever
Where
feel like
can I
this?
go?
Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice.
Hello?
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
I can't go there. Oh, yes, I can.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Jesus.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Oh, Beth, I'm so sorry. This job was too low for you. You deserve better.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in.
Oh, he knows my name now.
I suppose you know why you're here?
I don't.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person.
Am I
We've been
also...
getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind.
Am I also
I wouldn't
fired?
expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a
Oh
nut
my
job.
fucking god.
It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change.
You need to
This means
change.
elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
But
I take my job very
not good for
seriously, sir.
deviants, is that
As
right?
you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done.
Oh.
The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor.
Oh, come
I
on,
want you
can't
to
they
clean
do
up.
it?
You want me to go back there?
Yes. Why
What
not?
the fuck is
I
wrong
found
with
a
you?
dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Okay. What the fuck?
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Fuck you. So, hey, Beth, I'm also out of a job. So, what should we do? I think we should go sailing.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, He was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
Yeah.
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
That
I
too.
appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
Anything for you,
I think
Pookie.
it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping
Mhm.
deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
Deviants.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
What's next for
So
you?
what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's.
Mhm.
Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard.
Yeah.
Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people. It's
Understand.
not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it.
They're so
You're the
cute.
most charming person I know.
Thank you.
Lesbian
I'm
bar.
really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Are they gonna kiss?
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh my god! I love lesbians.
That was...
I know.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
Mhm.
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean.
Bean.
Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of
Yay.
the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
We're still fighting
I
for that
really hope
dream.
that's true.
It will be.
So who got arrested? 3 conspirators charged in Clarington Hotel murder case. Fuck, they all went. Rip, I'm sorry. I wish I could have done you better. No, Lindsay was actually really dead. It was not the estimated guest. Aww. I understand why they did it. VIP only. Oh shit. Oh, lesbian bar! Lesbian bar! They look so cute! Well, that was great, wasn't it? I have to check out these voice actors. They were great. I actually really enjoyed this game. Like, the puzzles and the deductions were pretty linear. We just had to scavenge around for them. But there's nothing wrong with a simpler deduction game. And sometimes it's just what we need. Very good game indeed, I agree. And the story just kept me reeled in. It was great. And the phone calls to Beth. Maybe I'll try another timeline, so to speak, with the other guy. I think Nick? I don't quite remember his name, but maybe I'll do that. Because this game deserves it, and there are some achievements that I did not get, so expect to see 100%ing achievement hunting stream for this game in the future. Because I really want to 100% this game. Let me check out the achievements for it. What didn't I get? Let's see. I got... Where are the achievements? There they are. I got 16 out of 33. That's not even 50%. Oh, Andrew. I would have to choose Andrew as my acolyte. Yeah, I definitely missed out on a few. Yeah, I'll have to get back to this. But that was that. I really enjoyed playing this game. This game was a slapper, wasn't it? Oh my god, I know, right? But that will be all for today. I appreciate you all coming by. I'll just get someone to raid. And all the patience with all the tech difficulties. I am sorry. Like, I know it's not my fault, but still, I am sorry. Ooh, Jess is playing Amnesia. Oh, but that's spooky. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you so much for coming. I know Slubby, this is Slubby. Sleepy doesn't like spooky, but let's give Jess some love, shall we? I always love to see her streams. So let me get the, there it is. Close the game. Put the background music. Thank you so much for coming by today. I really appreciate it. We finished one more game and oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll definitely do that in just a second. Classes should be starting this week. I will have to adjust my streaming schedule, but I am hoping to stream something next week. I'll still have to see what, but I'll keep you updated on that. Thank you again for coming by today. If you haven't joined the Discord yet or followed me on Twitter, I would highly suggest you do. I always update my Discord more than my Twitter, to be fair, so you should totally doing that. Tronum is going back to school. I'm going back to school. So Sleepy is scheduled to stream tomorrow, so definitely tune in for that. I'll try and say hello. I'll try and pop in. And I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your week. And I love you. Mwah. I'll hydrate. Don't worry about it. Good night, everyone.